Hello, welcome back to another video on You Ask, I Answer. Occasionally, a viewer will contact me and ask me whether a restore book is worth buying or bidding on to unrestore in order to resell for a higher value. Tough questions, okay? Tough question because often my answer is depends. Nobody like to hear that word, depends. Because A, it's very hard to spot the restoration from a scan. Sometimes it is obvious, sometimes it is not. Okay, when you have heritage, as in this example right here, it is easier because the scan, the quality, the clarity of the scan can be very good compared to something, say, from Comic Link or eBay listing. Okay, so for those that want to spot the color touch here, I will give you a few seconds. You can put down in the comment section below where you think the restoration is. Can you see? I can tell you there's multiple. Now, I have the benefit of hindsight on this book, so it's not fair for me to say, oh, I can spot it easily, but I just want to see if people can spot them. I think a lot of people that are good at grading and are familiar with Batman 1 can spot the area of color touch. Okay, so here we go. Ready? Right here, bottom of the book, the red area. Okay, you see the red, okay? And then also on the right side of this book, the few spot of red is unnatural, okay? One of the key thing about spotting color touch is when a color doesn't match, it should jump out at you. So of course, in hand, I can't say enough. Spotting restoration, especially color touch, is fairly easy in hands. Okay, inside a slab is difficult, but in hands, if you had the slab in hand, it's still doable. But if you don't have a good scan like this, very hard. Okay, so for sure you can see that those area, and then you can see that this crease run all the way up through Batman, however light. Okay, you can see it. Okay, and then of course you can see that crease running all the way up across Batman face here in the logo, right? And then you see some unnatural, uneven looking black right here, right? In the black area. So you can guess that the restoration is done there, right? Now, this is called moderate professional. So most likely it can be scraped off, right? Because the color touch did not bleed through. But keep in mind, see, look at that, big zoom in, you can see that's unnatural right there. Should be nice and smooth black, not have a line like that. But keep in mind, just because it's moderate professional, it can also mean that pieces can be added, okay? It's just not about color touch, okay? Pieces can be added, right? So let's take a look at the back cover real quick before we see the unrestored look. So this is a 6.0, and as you can see, pretty nice looking back cover. Nothing really jump out, right? But let me zoom in to see if you can spot anything. Okay. All right. Can you spot anything? Remember, this one also had the same similar subscription crease on the back cover. Okay. The only thing that look unnatural, of course, is this yellow area right here. Okay. Now, keep in mind, I had the benefit of hindsight and see this book unrestored, so it's not fair for me to say this is so obvious. But can you see it? Can you see the unnatural yellow? Anything else? Anything else jump out at you? Sharp corner, pretty nice and white. The one thing that make it easy to spot this book is what? This right here. To my friend Sid, with the compliments of Batman and Robin. Okay, you're not gonna see another Batman with the same note. Certainly not Bob Kane signing another copy with the exact same notes to Sid. Okay, and as you can see, the subscription crease run all the way up. Hard to tell without the books in hand to see if that yellow have any color touch, right? So anything else jump out at you? Is there anything that you see that's unnatural in a white area? I can't tell. Okay, I cannot tell. But let's go to the eBay listing, the after. Here we go. Look at that. It's now a 4.5 unrestored. Okay, so go from a 6.0 to a 4.5. Look at that. Now, the lighting of the eBay listing is not as bright, so the copy look not as bright, right? But it's the same book. As you can see, look at that. To my friend Sid with compliments of Batman and Robin. No, Bob did not sign the exact same thing to the same person on two different copies. It's the same copy. But look at that. The piece that was added on the top edge is now removed. We couldn't tell, right? You can go back to the beginning of the video. I couldn't see. And then, of course, the tear seals, which I could not see, okay? I can see the color touch, but maybe if I had the book in hand and tilted at a certain angles, I could have spotted better, right? Maybe. But look at this over here. Look at the corner. Also added. Like I said, moderate professional means more than just color touch that can be removed. It can also mean that there has been pieces added that can be removed. Usually small pieces, okay? If it was a bigger piece, it probably would have been extensive restoration instead of moderate. Now let's take a look at the front cover. There you go. Scraping, okay? Scraping to remove the color touch. Look at that. All right, and then take a look at the right side where the pieces are now scraped off or removed, okay? There you go. So when it comes down to answering the question whether something can be unrestored and is it worth it, it's not easy, and you can see why. Because I can see the color touch. I think many people can spot the color touch, but how many people could have spotted all the pieces, however small, that were added, right? Because certainly that played a part in the book went from a 6.0 to a 4.5. So keep in mind, when you want to unrestore books, you got to be able to figure out what the after grade is. That's not easy, especially when it's moderate or extensive. If it's light, that's easiest. When it's something that's like slight restoration, that means that most likely it just tear seals or color touch, or just color touch, or just tear seals, glue. Little things that can be done with minimal grade impact. But once you get to moderate, you likely have something like this, and it can impact the grade much more. It go from a 6 to a 4.5. So it's very hard. I can never answer the question, okay? Let me be very clear. Whenever I got asked the question, is it worth it? My answer is I can't tell. I need the book in hand. Hopefully this video makes sense. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.